you doing? We're back on Good Morning Football. Our next guest just finished his 8th NFL season. He is one of the most respected tight ends in the league. Please welcome from New York all the way in London, Jets and friend of the show, coming to us from England, CJ Uzomah.
Hey. What's up, CJ?
Let's go. How are you doing?
Yes, the delayed fist bump. Always a good time. Today is International Women's Day, CJ. So you're in London to help launch the Jets and Bears NFL Girls Flag Football League. That's awesome. We were experiencing that in Germany a little bit and how popular it is. It's the first NFL team-led girls flag league outside of the U.S. So tell us what's going on there.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm glad that I'm a part of this initiative for sure. And yeah, I mean, it was something that we talked about. The Jets, we started off with 8 teams 2 years ago, and now we're at 162 in the States. And it's something that's near and dear to my heart. I think, over in London, it's tough to say this, but it is the best sport in all of the world. So it's nice to be able to bring that aspect into London, into the UK, and allow girls to experience this.
Absolutely. So these girls now, they get to play on the international stage. You've played your games in London. As someone who's played at Wembley, what tips do you have for these young women playing the best game in the world on such a big stage?
I for the most part, just embrace it. I think that I've gotten asked a lot of questions. What's it like playing in huge stadiums, and how do you deal with that pressure, and kind of like what's your take on it, whatever. And I always say embrace it. I love running out into a stadium, hearing the fans cheer or boo you, and then just looking around and seeing your teammates do, you and your teammates do what you've been doing your entire life, or what you all practice doing. So just embrace it, love it, like cherish every moment.
You are the perfect person to do that, man. You have the big smile, the big personality. You're a great ambassador for the game. We're thrilled that you're doing it. It's a really, really cool gig for you. You're in London. Over 5,000 miles away in Southern California are your bosses and your coaches and pretty much everyone who works for the Jets, and they're speaking to Aaron Rodgers. Incidentally, the news broke that from Tom Pelissero that some of your salary with the Jets was converted into a bonus to clear cap space. Can't imagine what they're going to be doing with cap space, but potentially throwing it at a quarterback who plays with the guy at the table. Let's get into this, CJ. Your feelings about Aaron Rodgers coming to play for the New York Jets?
Yeah, I mean, obviously when you talk about an MVP quarterback, when you talk about someone who's won Super Bowls, when you talk about, that caliber of player, obviously you wouldn't mind, right, catching touchdowns for someone who's going to be in the Hall of Fame. It is, I will say the time difference is absolutely ridiculous right now. So I'm hearing things at, the most odd hours of the night into the morning. So that's a little strange, but in terms of Aaron, and you guys have someone at the table who's spoken very highly of him. I mean, you add someone like that to your team, and you catch touchdown again. You catch touchdown passes from someone who's a future Hall of Famer. You're not going to be upset about that.
Aaron, he's openly hitting on your girl as we sit here. Speak to him and tell him why Aaron's not going anywhere. Speak to that man.
He's a legacy guy. He's been in Green Bay for so long. He's going to stay here. He loves it there.
Everything he needs.
Everything he needs. He already has his house, all of that. So it's just too easy to stay there. He knows the system, knows everything. Got like he said, got the young receivers going midway through the season. So I hope he's not over there.
Enough of this BS, CJ. What's your pitch for the Jets?
Oh, no.
No, I mean, there's no pitch, but I mean, this man was talking about some stuff we already have too. We had what, the Rookie of the Year, the Defensive Rookie of the Year. We could have honestly had 2 Offensive Rookies of the Year, and we could have split it between G and our boy Breece real quick. But I don't know. I mean, I think our offense and what we have and what we're going to bring to the table next year is going to be, no matter what, it's going to be a force.
CJ, you mentioned the young players on your roster. You're one of the veteran guys, and I love this signing. I thought that Joe Douglas did a terrific job sort of bringing in some veteran guys that understood the league and are good players, didn't go crazy, but paid you a nice wage. I'm curious how you helped some of those young guys sort of adapt, because it was clear as the season went on, those guys became really important for you.
Yeah, I think just being a voice, being somebody that they can come to and talk to about random things, and how I approach certain situations and certain areas of the game, and kind of just the length of the season. I think that's something that kind of shocks a lot of players coming in, right? Especially now that it's a 17 game season. It's like, well, hold on, we're still going right now, and we're not in a bowl game, we're not in in the playoffs, whatever it is, in terms of like the college football playoffs. So yeah, I think that that aspect, and then just kind of just how I approach the game in general, right? I think I approach it now differently than I approached it when I was a rookie, second year, even on the first contract. So I think that, and in regard to that, that's kind of how I've helped them the most. I mean, they're hungry. They're young guys. They're hungry. They're super talented. They've got all the things that it takes to be great players to help us become a great team. So just little words of wisdom, I think, is how I help the most.
Hey, CJ, it's Aaron here. You've already mentioned him. You say he could have won Rookie of the Year. Mm-hmm. But, we played each other last year, and there's a guy, Breece Hall, that I want to ask you about. He went for over 100 yards and a touchdown against us. So what stands out about Breece to you?
Hey, listen, this man is he's funny. Like, he honestly is. He's a character. In practice, he's a character. And we kind of, we helped him out really early on with how to practice, but he's a monster. Like, when he has the ball in his hand, he's a different cat. Like, to be honest with you, I don't know how else to explain it other than when he has the ball in his hand, he's looking for vengeance and he's looking for the end zone every single time. Doesn't matter. It could be 4th and 1. You need 1 yard. He's like, nah, I need a touchdown is what I need. So that's how he carries the ball, and that's why we love him, to be honest. That's why he's going to be a good player. And I think this comeback that he's going to have is going to be massive.
Oh, yes, sir. And shout out Mike Carter, too. Y'all got some nice backs over there.
Ooh, we got some smooth backs now. We got some smooth backs for sure.
We love them. Can you imagine how much room those guys are going to have to run when Rodgers is throwing deep next year at MetLife Stadium? Those guys are going to go 8 yards per carry. Listen, it's happening right in front of us. We're all laughing. This might happen in the next 5 minutes, CJ. Are you ready? Do you want to make a final pitch? Because Aaron's going to sit there and listen.
Aaron's going to sit there with
Aaron, come on.
Listen,
it's really tears coming down.
AJ's my guy. AJ's my guy. I'm gonna let him have it. AJ's my guy. I'm gonna let him have it.
Appreciate that, CJ. Appreciate that.
CJ, if you get Rodgers, you're gonna be all pro. You understand that? Like, you're gonna be an all pro tight end. You're gonna get another huge salary. You're gonna go to the Super Bowl. I'm not even kidding. Are you ready for that?
I'm ready to go to the Super Bowl next year for sure.
Okay.
And win the Super Bowl for sure.
Book it.
Maybe he'll face the Jordan Love Packers. Who knows?
Here you go. See him in Las Vegas. All right, CJ Uzomah, thank you so much. He's over in London because it's International Women's Day, helping open up a flag football team for girls in the UK. Thanks, CJ. Appreciate you.
That's a good guy right there.
I know, right?